just happened, but it sure cut out. These little crispy pieces of bacon are done. Bacon is done. Add a couple other pieces of bacon, and then we'll start grilling up the potato. Bacon is done. Popping. Just popping, popping. I think it's getting smoky in here. I need to try and open up the window better. The only downfall about this one is I think the right hand side cooks a little hotter than the left hand side. Getting a little smoky. We got one window open, that should be good. One window should be good for this. Alright, bacon is pretty much done. Take that off. Let that cool down and make all the piece of it. So if you weren't this the last stream, making potatoes, eggs, and bacon. Yeah, it's on this electric one, so it doesn't really give a good gauge onto how hot it is. And the right hand side cooks a little hotter. The potatoes to crisp up. These don't take the longest. I just wanted to get the bacon like grease in there so the potatoes don't stick to it. We'll put it at like 50%. %. I'm excited. I have a diesel heater coming in Tuesday, so that will be nice for the winter time here, because it has dipped down the last couple of nights and it's been cold. I have a space heater, but it doesn't keep it very warm. That, and then my dog fell through the floor last night in the bedroom. I don't know, there must have just been a weak point in the bed where it lays, and she fell through it into like the garage area of the camper. It scared me. I woke up so mad just because I didn't know like what was going on, and it was so loud. And then she laid in like the front cabin of the car until I woke up for work. And out there it's even way colder than what it was in the inside with the space heater. But she likes the cold, so I guess it didn't bother her too much. Oh, the bacon's almost ready. Oh, is that the good stuff? Yes, that's for sure. This little electric heater or electric little cook pot though, it works amazing for what it cooks. I've cooked all my meals between that, and then I have like a toaster oven up here that I've cooked all my meals out of so far, and they work great. I haven't tried the oven in here because it's propane, and I started it when we first got this camper, but it didn't ignite, but I could smell it, so I shut all the gas off right away because I think there might be a leak in it, so I haven't really used that. Just sticking with the electric stuff, the safe stuff for right now. Until I get it like maybe looked at, or in the summertime look at it a little bit closer and figure it out. And I've been adding this hot sauce to my breakfast meals, and this hot sauce is actually really good. Like, it's really good. It's kind of windy out tonight. I can feel the RV moving back and forth. Definitely gonna get cold later on tonight. I think when I checked the weather right now, it was 21 degrees, and it's gonna get down to 17 tonight. But I think early on in the week, it's gonna be like in the 40s, 30s, so that's not too bad. If I could survive like last night and tonight, fine. I'll be good for the remainder of the week until Tuesday hits. That's when that diesel heater will be delivered, and I'm gonna install that. I've been watching videos online of like where people kind of put them, and And I think I have an idea of where I want to put it, but just gotta be safe with it too. Because right behind this, I have this little kitchen window. And it's not big, but it's perfect size to move this back and cut out a little piece of wood with a hole for the exhaust to go out, and have the diesel heater sitting up here on the counter, and the exhaust going right out the window, and then the heat will stay trapped inside. That's my idea. I don't know if that's going to happen, but that's where I would like to put it. Or else I'd have to put it on the outside and then run the vent inside. And a lot of the people that I've watched install them in their campers, that's like what they'll do. They'll put it to a window and just run the exhaust outside. That way it stays indoors and it's like kind of out of the weather and the elements. So we're gonna give that a go on Tuesday night. Yes. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna check all the connections before I start it up and make sure they're all secure on there and no leakage of the CO or anything like that. But this will be my first time with a diesel heater, and I've watched a lot of videos and gather as much information online as you can gather without actually doing it yourself, so I'm excited about it. And then after that, I need to fix the back bedroom area, the wall. Especially now that the floor panel like fell in on my dog last night or early this morning. My brother recommended like moving the wall up more and putting a new wall in, just framing it, put it in there so that way we have more of like an garage area. Like you could put a bike back there and have more room for shelving and tools and things like that. So I think I'm gonna go with that idea. It's gonna be weird. So I have my dog's kennel where this table goes, and I have the table in the bedroom. So now I have my dog's kennel in the back bedroom and the table up here. It doesn't take any room away from the, like any space out of the room. So I think she'll like it back there when she hangs out in there in her kennel, rather than just being up here. Potatoes are getting crispy. After these get done, then I'll just scoot them over and put my eggs in, cook the eggs, and then everything will be ready. I want them a little bit more crispy though, because last night I made like the same exact meal and my potatoes weren't as crispy. this weekend I'm gonna look and see what type of battery is in the secondary slot of this RV, because once I turn the vehicle off, like the battery all like it dies right away. It does not hold a charge at all. And it does have a generator, but the generator leaks gas, so I can't use that. So I can only use like these lights up here while the vehicle's running. And as soon as I turn the vehicle off, it kills all the electricity that's running through the RV, camper, whatever you want to call it. So the wiring needs to be looked at, and then replace the battery underneath, and then the generator, probably replace that. But gotta make it work while I'm in here. Make the best of it. Let those cook a little longer before I turn them over. I think it's dead anyways. Pretty sure it's dead. Oscar, do you want a piece of bacon? You want some? That's good, huh? Potatoes can do a little bit longer. What do you think? Hmm? No. Oh, that's what it's reflecting in. Up there. These things need to be replaced. The light bulbs get crazy hot in them. Potatoes are about a little bit longer. And then I'll put my eggs in, and they'll be good to go. want them a little bit more crispy. Put a little bit of water in there to get it hot. Get it steamy in there. Close the lid for that. See if there's any that aren't totally soft, which they should be cooked pretty good all the way through. I think I have cheese left too. It's kind of a nice thing right now that it's so cold that these cupboards are like refrigerators. So everything stays really cold. It's 17 degrees out, so yeah. The insulation in here is, I mean, it's alright, but definitely gets cold up in the cupboards. Potatoes are cooked. And then move those over and crack some eggs. Turn it down while I cook the eggs. Egg. Eggs. Cover that up and let it cook. Sorry. Didn't mean to hit you on the head. These eggs in the garbage. Oh yes, that's a good idea. Turning the potatoes over. Onto the eggs. Definitely will cook them good. My contacts are so dry. because I haven't changed them in like 3 weeks. Smash up the bacon. I don't know what that noise was. I'll wait about 5 minutes for my eggs to get done. Let's see how they look. Probably like, yeah, like 5 more minutes my eggs will be done. Then my dinner will be done. Then we'll see how cold it gets tonight. Yeah. It's gonna get pretty chilly. 17 degrees. That's pretty cold. But I have a sleeping bag that's rated for like negative 45 degrees Fahrenheit, so I stay pretty warm in that, but just the idea of being outside and 17 degrees is kind of crazy with the space heater in a camper. The worst is when I wake up in the morning and have to crawl out of the sleeping bag. That's when it's just the worst. It's so cold. Especially after being just like cuddled up in there and then my dog sleeping wedged behind my legs. It gets cold. Eggs are almost done. We're just about done. Just a couple more minutes. Try not to eat all the bacon before it gets ready. Put the bacon back on top of the potatoes, warm that up. So those are warm also. I was making ramen for a few nights, but I got tired of that, so I had to switch over to like actual food. I don't know if I want runny yolk or hard yolk. Last night, I think I had like harder yolk and I liked it. It wasn't too runny. Then we're gonna add cheese right before the eggs are done so it can melt down. Oh, look who it is, the cheese monster. I'm guessing you want some cheese also, Ashka. You have 1 piece of cheese. There you go. No more you bake bacon. I'll get you a normal treat. You want a treat? I'll get you one of your dog treats. I wanted to add cheese to it quick. Sometimes when you add too much cheese, it gets way too cheesy. Four. Okay, this is done. Hot sauce. I'm excited for this. Potatoes. Oh no, the egg's connected still. Yeah, there it goes. Shit. Oh, there's one egg. Two egg. The rest of my little potatoes. This is unplugged. The side. This is hot sauce. I don't know if I want more cheese or not. No, that's plenty of cheese. I don't want to add too much. And then this hot sauce is amazing on this breakfast meal. Yum, yum, yum. No, you can't have none. You just had a treat. It is really good now. No, it's not for you, Austria. You already ate your dinner. And you had treats and bacon and a piece of cheese. couple of shows I have to catch up on tonight. I know for sure at least one. I watched Survivor and The Summit last night. Tonight I have I think The Real Housewives of New York City. I have one episode to catch up on that. Potomac, I probably have an episode to catch up on that. I watched Salt Lake City last night. And I think that's it for shows that I'm behind on. But really, I could go another week. So that, well, maybe I'll watch them tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow night. Because that'll give me a couple of shows to watch. Well, that was dinner. Potatoes, eggs, bacon, cheese, and some hot sauce. That was pretty good. Time to put my dishes away. Hot sauce, put that away. I don't know, I'm debating on if I probably won't watch a show tonight. That way I have more to watch tomorrow night because I don't do much. I work and I come back to the camper. Tomorrow I'll probably... Wait, tomorrow's Saturday. I do have plans tomorrow night. Well, not night, like evening. But then after that, I'll watch shows. And then Sunday, I'm gonna go see if I can find a cushion for this chair, or like this stool that my brother built off to the left. I'm gonna go over to a couple of stores, and if I can't find anything at the stores, I'll just order the size of memory foam that I need off Amazon. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Window because now that I'm cooking, I don't need it open for ventilation. Close the kitchen window and the vent. Why would you make a mess like that? Where'd you go? I don't know where any of my AAA batteries went. I know I have some. Rockadoodle-doo. Super. These cookies around this time of year is really the only time I eat them. They're so good. And I always like to have a glass of milk, preferably chocolate milk. Done for you. You had a treat. Done for you. You had all kinds of treats. You had bacon. You had cheese. You had some of your treats. I can't have none. My dog is a beggar. She doesn't really make noise, but she will not break eye contact. And then she'll put her head down at the floor and stare at the floor for 5 minutes thinking you're gonna drop something. And then she'll stand really close to me. I want to try to get one of these cookies. Anything actually. Cheese, a hamburger, hot dogs. Basically your common dog, but she just... And then she'll start panting really heavy. She knows I do not like when she, like her panting. She does it on purpose sometimes to annoy me. Like right now it's 17 degrees outside, or it's like probably 20 degrees because 9 o'clock or 8:30, it was like 23, and it's supposed to get to 17. So I'm sure it's like 20 degrees out, and I have a husky. So I know she is not hot or cold at all, and definitely is not hot. But now she's not panting because she knows she's not going to get one, so she laid down on the floor. But before we lay down, I will give her one more purse. Like last night, I think it got to 20s, like 20 degrees or so, and she slept in the driver's seat of the cabin. And up there, it's freezing because once I turn the vehicle off, there's no heat other than the space heater in the back. And she slept up there at like 2 a.m. when she woke me up. I told her to get out of the bed and go to her kennel, but instead of going to her kennel, she went to the driver's seat and slept up there. And I didn't know because I fell asleep so fast when I woke up for work. I got up and I seen her up there. So I know she loves the cold. She's not cold at all. She definitely is not hot. She's just panting to get attention. Done for you. Here, I'll give you some. Surprised she didn't run off with it like she normally does. She'll typically grab it and just bolt right to the bedroom. And yes, I have my cheese in the cupboard because, like I said, these stay freezing cold. These are as cold as the outside is inside of this little area. Everything in here is cold. I must have ate this last night in the middle of the night in an instant oatmeal container. I just organized this unit the other day. Bag to put my Skittles in. If they'll fit in here or not. No, these are not for you. You'll be up all night if you have a Skittle. I should buy a little cooler to put up here because it stays so cold. For like, have cheese. And that's really it. I guess I have sour cream up there too, but. My food container, I need to be organized. I have another bag of noodles. salt and pepper closed. Go there. Hot sauce in there. Cookies, potatoes, bag of random soup, or pasta. Right. So it might be time to travel to the bedroom. Oh boy. This will be... Okay. I think that will stay. Fine. Get my sleeping bag ready. Sleepy time scent. Mess over there. It's a mess everywhere. This room's a mess. Time to power down the vehicle. Get from underneath there. Get from underneath there. Get out. You gotta be careful. Because that will fall. Osh. This is the fun part. Oh, this bed. It's not comfortable tonight. Not at all. Ooh, it's cold. Okay. Oh.
Bobus, Bobus. Here for night night. Come on. Come on. Lay down. Lay down. It's time for night night. You ate all your dinner. Here's my dinner. Say, baby, I have everything. You a big old baby?
I'm just fixing this. Let's see what is that. Hey, let me see.
The Bowers. You the Bowers. I'll tell you that, the Bowers. Where's the other Bowers?